morning, guys. Well, early hours. We are going to a historic spot not far from home. Hate having to walk when there's mowing going on and stuff like that. I am learning to hold this thing. I do want to apologize for a few of the shots yesterday, or lack of shots. Sometimes when I was talking to people, I would forget I was holding a camera. So, oh no, I gotta go back and change the battery. Thank you. I guess I'm an idiot. I should have checked the battery before I left the house. But I need to go change it. I need to do this because I got cable company. Hello?
Hello.
I thought you forgot about me.
I got tied up, but I got it.
Oh, okay. Come on up. I have to change my battery. Okay, guys. We're back on the road. Full battery. Now, as I was saying, I'm taking you to a historic spot. It is not far from home. That was Ernie with the VCR. It was a little wet yesterday, so he decided to wait till today to bring it, which is fine. We'll try it out in another video. Today's videos are going to be separated a little bit because I have cable coming. It is Sunday, so I'm going to film all the cable guys here. That's just not happening. Look at that thing. That's not new. Also, there's no papers whatsoever. Okay. Yikes! I don't want to lose the camera. I see a doggy. Saw a lot of those yesterday. Tried to find the history on the building. Hello. Is that a hound?
Beagle.
Beagle.
Yeah.
Very close. Is she okay?
He's friendly, yeah.
What's his name?
Weston.
Hey, Weston. I guess he doesn't want to be petted. You too. That's Weston. I don't know if you saw him, but there he is. And I couldn't get information on the year that this building was built. So, my guess is, I believe it was built in the 1800s. Oh, by the way, guys, wearing my shirt that I got yesterday. Supporting Little League. And yes, it is huge, but it's a small size they had left. Oh. So, I'm happy. I'm actually really happy. And I do recommend you go to the Facebook for the Historical Society. What is this? Dinkweed smell. It smells like weed, but yuck. Anyway, a little bit of wind today, and I don't have my windsock on because it ends up falling off anyway. But it's not a long journey. Then I have to get home, and I got some cleaning to do before the cable guy gets here. Not that he's going to be in my bedroom, but he is going to be in my kitchen. So my kitchen needs a scrubbing. Well, I mean, my table looks great. I just have dishes to do. What else? I'm learning how to hold this thing facing my face. I think I did a much better job of that yesterday, except for I was talking to people and forget that my camera was still on. Oy. Probably heard me talking wrestling. Actually, I know you did. Disappointed that I didn't have my camera up. tend to forget I have it in my hand. And anyway, it's nice of Ernie to bring the replacement VCR. He forgot the tape. That's okay. I just won't force the tape if it won't go in. It's that simple. So, that was my mistake. And yes, I remembered my phone today. But I don't plan on being out that long anyway. Because like I said, we have cable coming, and me. Oy, oy, oy. My mother used to say, you got a little birdie on your shoulder. Oh. I'm going to go home, have some cereal, and get my dishes done. That's the main thing I need to do in my kitchen, and just sort of reorganize a few things, put a few things away. But that's about it. It's not horrible. The bedroom needs to be cleaned. Again, not horrible. I mean, they both look worse than they actually are. They'll clean up in a hurry, so I'm not too worried about it. Oh, I got through all of the Rachel Ray DVDs. Awesome. Well, just about through the last one, then the battery died on the DVD player. So I gotta charge that puppy before I put it away. Gotta put all those genealogy books away, except the one I'm actually working out of. And so the only ones I'll keep out are the Cox line. You hear that? That's the church bell, which means it is 12:45. I don't know the significance of the Catholic church bells. I know they have significance. Sorry, I'm a little dark. I know they have significance, but I am not Catholic. I was baptized Congregationalist, so. And I was raised to go to whatever church feels right, you know. Went to Sunday school, the Methodist church, youth group at the Nazarene church. So I've been all over the place. Right now, I go to my aunt and uncle's church online when I remember to. I can watch it anytime. I don't have to watch it Sunday morning. And that's what I have to remind myself. I can turn on Pastor Woodhouse anytime I want. I think he would laugh if he heard me call him Pastor Woodhouse. It's John, but and he did tell me that. Call me John. It's funny, we're the same age. Yeah, we're not too far from our destination. Oh my gosh. It is. Oh! Because the wind is whipping. And we're also right on the river, as you can see. So town sits on the Mumford River, which helped these mills, as I mentioned before, right there, to become what they became. Yeah, there are a lot of neat pictures and information in the Historical Society's Facebook, which is really cool. I know there's information about the school there, but I couldn't find it. I didn't have time. I went back through a year's worth of posts and couldn't find it. I wish that when you click on something, like I clicked on it from Google, okay? And it's where one of the guys that knows quite a bit about the history of the buildings in town was talking about the old schoolhouse, which is where we're going. And unfortunately, I couldn't find the post. I wish when you clicked on it, it would take you to the post you clicked for. You know what I mean? but I don't think they can do that yet. And I'm sorry that I seem to be dark. Yeah, we're gonna go up behind the post office here, because that's where it is. I am freezing. Oh, there's one of the axe mill, let me see if I can bring it in. One of the giant axe mill stones right there. There it is. That I erroneously said was a grist mill stone. It is not. As I bring the camera back out before I turn it back to me. Okay. Well, I need to concentrate on crossing the street here. Okay. We're good to go. Now, schoolhouse. I know what you're saying, out behind the post office. Well, it used to be a town hall. And it's funny how they changed the address of the school. But yes, the easiest way to get here is through the post office parking lot. That's why a Sunday is a good day to do it. Because there's nobody here. You're not bothering any traffic. Or fighting any traffic. Which you definitely would be in the middle of the week. So, it's right up here. Like I said, I believe this was built mid-1800s, if I'm not mistaken. Sorry about the wind, guys. I think this is technically part of Gleason Court, where the newer school was built about 1980 and has been renovated a couple of times since then. Now, this is owned by the town, and the school no longer owns it. And the town keeps saying they want to do things with it, but they're being too, I don't know what the word is. So you can see the other elementary school up there. But this is the old school. Like I said, I think it was built in the 1800s. I wonder if there's a stone with a date on it somewhere. No, we're not going inside. And they did do a lot of work on the inside in terms of asbestos mediation and lead mediation. I think. Now, this was the parking lot. Like I said, I think it was built in the 1800s. There's no trespassing. Well, I'm not trespassing. I'm just filming. Okay, here we go. Right up there. 1898. See if I can bring you into it so you can see it. Okay, 1898. Now let's bring this back out. But yeah, 1898. Okay. So it was used from 1898 till the early 1980s. So I've actually been in this building when it was still a school. Now back here, we used to come and play on the equipment. I don't like heck that equipment is still here 40 years later, but we'll check it out. Look at this. It's a two-story building. It's just amazing for the time period. Yeah, it's gone. Used to be right here. And we would come up here in the summer and play on the equipment. Nobody cared. In fact, the other school, our school would have movie days in the summer. And yeah, it's a shame. I remember when I was growing up, kids could still get in there after they closed it. And sorry, my hand is in front of it. And that's why the windows were boarded, because they were all broken out. Kids would throw rocks, shoot BB guns. A lot of the school stuff was still in there. People would steal desks, books, whatever the heck they could get their hands on. Here's this side of the building. So kind of a shame, you know. I never went inside once it was closed. But I was inside this building for evaluations with the Director of Special Education, Deborah Norland. And like I said, there's the elementary school now. I have to stay away from it. And I went there. In fact, I'll tell you a little story. When I was first starting school in this town, the bus pulled up and stopped right about here. And I got out and was walking up to the front doors right there, because I was told I was going through the little school. And the bus driver sent an older boy, he was probably 5th or 6th grade, off of the bus to get me, because they evidently had changed their mind. Because I had been told when I was getting ready to start school that I would be starting school at the little school. And so the little boy got off, he got me. I remember how scared I was. And I remember, like, I can't explain it, but I remember my body being stiff, like, from my disability, from my CP or whatever, my body being just acting weird. I remember that day, how my body felt. I know that sounds really strange, but, and I remember feeling scared because I was going to this big school, you know, and I wasn't supposed to be going to the big school. But I do remember how my body felt. This is another way to pull into the school over here, I believe. Oh no, there's a house up there. Holy Moses. Anyway, yeah, there's a house up there. Holy cold, man. And I remember that feeling in my body that I can't explain it, but I remember it like it was today. Not in a bad way, not in a PTSD way or anything, just in a, I do have that, just in a, and that's not a joke, that's serious. That's another story. Just in a visceral way, you know, in a way that I'll never forget that day. And one of the things I'll never forget about that day was that little boy's kindness. That's why I know he was older, you know. Like I said, 5th or 6th grade probably at the time. And I do remember going home and telling my mommy that I went to the big school. And then she was even surprised. And that a nice boy helped me. I was 6 years old because I had my first year of kindergarten in Millbury, where I had a half a year with a tutor because I had a patch over my good eye. I am legally blind in my right eye. So if you put a patch over my left eye, I can't see the damn thing. And my teacher was watching me walk from my bus stop, which is like 2 feet down the nothing road I lived on, and to my house, and it scared the crap out of her. She said, "This kid can't be doing that." See, there's the actual street. We come down here. The actual street is right where the post office is, what used to be the town hall. It's supposed to technically be the town hall. And you can see the school from here. Well, kind of. It's right up there. Not sure. Yeah, it's around the corner, but basically you have to go up there. We used to cross right here, as I mentioned, and go home through a little gap in the woods over here. But unfortunately, they have, well, for one thing, they put up this ramp, which is a good thing, okay? But there's my house, okay? And, oh, no, yeah. But if you come down here and you look, we would come down the street, and there's my house. Actually, my house is in the back. We would come through here. Wow, they cleared that all out. That was all woods. And we would, that's the, it's a dog. We would come through, and my house is in the back. That's the middle house. But I think we would come through more over there, where you can kind of, yeah, more over there, because my house is right there. Yeah, my house is right there, so we would come through over here. Yeah, there's our path right there. You can see our path right there. And there's the house. You can just see it through the path. So that's where we would come home. But when I was in my first year, as I was saying, the school got me a tutor. This is clothing drop-off, which is great. Please tie your bag. Camera in use. And but that's a good thing. They needed that to be ADA compliant at the church. So, and there you hear it again, which means it's my guess. Yep, it's 1 o'clock. Every 15 minutes. I don't know exactly, like I said, the significance of those. This is where I would go for Sunday school, right up these stairs. But anyways, so yeah, that's, I'm glad I got to show you the actual pathway. So let's get back to the house where it's warm. I will clean up, and then I have a genealogy video for you today. We're going to talk about military records in the genealogy video. Thank you. Today. We're going to talk about draft registrations and the records as well. I actually have my grandfather's draft registration sitting on the table so I can show it to you because it's a little weird. It's like, I don't know what was going on, but he changed stuff and it's weird. I also want you to note the way he signed his name because it looks exactly the way my father would have signed his name, which was the same name, but it's just weird because my father had a very bubbly writing. I don't know how to explain it. He wrote bubbly, you know. I kind of write that way. Like his R would have a bubble on the side for Robert, and so. And my grandfather had that same handwriting. Like I said, when I do the video, I'll show it to you. I have the other batteries charging. I also have some video planned. So I want to get out of this cold because it's absolutely raw out here. No pun intended. And but yeah, I try to plan the night before, write down 3 videos I'm going to do and what they're going to be about so that I have an idea. And this was top of the list. Getting this video done. I'm going to go home. I'm going to get this video uploaded. And while I'm uploading it, oh, by the way, before I get there, the October updates for Kid Missing did go up yesterday, but because I was out all day doing up late. but they went up, and they went up very quickly. Thank goodness. So I don't know what the cable guy is going to say today. I'll update you in the video after he comes. He's going to be here between 3 and 4, and it is now 1. So I got to get my butt home, get lunch, and do up some dishes, put some dishes away, just try to tidy up my kitchen a little bit. Put a few other things away. Fortunately, my table's perfect. Literally the only thing sitting on it. Oh, I need a tissue. The only thing sitting on it is my grandfather's draft registration, and I'm also going to pull out a military book when I put those other books away in my room, and the VCR. So I will have to, once again, it does not have a remote, but whatever. If it works, I'll buy a remote. Because you can replace a remote, so I'm not terribly worried about that. But I am frozen. So I am going to end the vlog. I hope you enjoyed it. It wasn't as long an epic as yesterday. I am going to finish walking home, get that cleanup work done, and I'll probably see you for one more video before the cable guy comes. It'll all go out online after, but I have time to make one more before he comes, because this cleaning is not going to take me that long. So, because fortunately, I have kept up on it. So, oh, my nose. Whoa. Anyway, it's look where I'm walking. In the middle of nowhere. Excuse me. Oh, I was so hyped up last night I could go to sleep. Because I took a nap yesterday. As you can hear by my nose, I have still not totally recovered from this freaking cold. And I will have a massive grocery haul for you this week. Thank you for joining me. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Douglas represent, yo. See if I can't hold the arm out straight. See, that's the only thing, I cannot hold that arm out straight. Literally, because of the cancer and the damage that was done. Check out the DFSP video for more on that. Anyway, have a wonderful rest of your day. I will see you later. God bless you. Goodbye.